What's up guys, my name is Spinner and welcome to the Blue Tattoo channel, and we're here to another episode of Marvel Cinematic Universe Movie Review episode 11. And you know by the title, this is one of my most anticipated film of 2015. It is Avengers Age of Ultron. Okay guys, first up, look at the cast. The cast stars Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner, Samuel L. Jackson, and we got a new cast is Paul Bettany as Vision, James Spader as Ultron, and Elizabeth Olsen and Erickson Johnson as the Maximum Twins, or Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. And by now you know what's the plot of this movie. What's it about? This movie is about Tony Stark wanting to create an AI called the Peacekeeping Program, or an Ultron program. Tony Stark wants to create a better world, trying to save a better world, and then bad things happen and Ultron is alive. That's all the problem. So I'm not going to say any this movie review, I'm not going to say any spoilers. I want you to see the movie and experience yourself. I saw this movie on Thursday showing, 11 p.m. and it's an amazing experience in my life. It was packed. The theater was packed though, full of geeks, full of respected fans. I thought they were amazing, and I'm seeing again this tonight. And now with my friend, I saw it by myself on Thursday. Now I'm going with my friends. Pretty awesome. And my first impression of this movie, I love this movie. I enjoy this movie. As a Marvel fan, I freaking love this movie. There's a lot of reasons why I love this movie, but there's some problems. Just one problem in the movie I have. That I will talk about later. First off is we start with the band. We start with the action scene, and the action scene looks incredible, guys. The action scene is always spectacle. It's always awesome. It always make me feel joy and happiness seeing all the Avengers, all these teams. The Avengers again in the big screen. We saw them in the movie is 3 years ago, 2012, which is the first Avenger movie. Now we're seeing them again. Awesome. We don't need to introduce them anymore. We just got in the bang, and it's awesome, and I love that. And then we got the new cast. We'll talk about it later. All the cast in the film, the original cast as the Avengers, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Robert Downey Jr., you know what I mean? They all owns the world. They are what they are. Chris Evans is Captain America, Steve Rogers. Chris Evans, he is Thor. Robert Downey Jr., he is Tony Stark. And Pete Awesome, and then we're gonna get a new cast. Let's talk about the new cast. First off, the twins, the Maximum Twins, or Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. I thought they were awesome. I'm fine with them. They're awesome, but the acting was okay though. But Elizabeth Olsen, my celebrity crush, Scarlet Witch, she was freaking touching this. Scarlet Witch is one of the most badass characters I've seen on the big screen, because Scarlet Witch is one of my favorite comic book superhero in the female superhero. My top 10, probably my top 5, but she is badass in this film. Chris Evans though, he was good in this film. I'm gonna say that. There's some good moments about him, and I love that. And then we get James Spader as Ultron, one of the coolest, greatest actors ever. And when you hear his voice as Ultron, he killed it. He nailed it. Oh my god, he was fantastic in this film. And Ultron is super menacing but sarcastic at the same time. Pretty awesome, and I love this character. One of my top 2 favorite villains in Phase 2. Yes, this is the end of Phase 2 storyline, by the way. I forgot to mention. And then we get introduced Vision. I love the way they introduced Vision, and that's what I'm gonna say. And Vision was awesome in this film. I just want you to see Vision on the big screen. I'm not gonna tell anything, but Vision was awesome, and I love the way they introduced Vision for the first time. And I'm looking forward to seeing that Vision in another film. Maybe in Avengers Infinity War or Captain America Civil War, who knows. And fun fact, if you're a comic book fan, as you already know, but Scarlet Witch and Vision, they're married and they're girlfriend boyfriends in the comic books. I thought that was so weird, but awesome at the same time. And Vision is one of the most cheesiest, weirdest comic book characters in the comic universe. And I love that dude. I mean, I love Vision, but Scarlet Witch and Vision, it's weird. I mean, it's weird. And then, once again, the action scene is amazing, and I love we can see more Hawkeye and Black Widow's characters development. You know, Jim Renner, everybody hate Hawkeye. He's just a human being with a bow and arrow. Yeah, but in this film, we can see him more. We can explore him more. I love that. And also, we can see Scarlet Witch flashback, how she became an assassin. It's awesome. And I love the way they develop more characters in this film, including Black Widow and Hawkeye. That's what I want. I want to explore more with these two characters, two human beings. I mean, they could die while they're fighting, and in the end, the action scene was amazing as always. I mean, Joss Whedon is back directing this film, and he's no longer not directing the third Avengers. He need a break though, but oh my god, this movie is awesome. And now we have some problems. I have one criticism is that it feel like they rushed out Ultron creation. I want to see more of Ultron, how he formed, like built. Sadly we did not see that, but Joss Whedon announced there will be a extended cut on Blu-ray, which I'm ecstatic for. I thought that genius, because the original runtime is 2 hours and 50 minutes. That means almost 3 hours long, and this runtime, in theater, is 2 hours and 21 minutes, almost the same time, one time at the first Avengers movie, and yeah, and then now, in the end, I love this movie. I cannot wait to see it again, and I hope you guys have a great experience in the theater with full of geeks like me. And this movie is incredible. I love this movie, I really do. And now I'm more excited for Ant-Man. I mean, oh my God, Ant-Man's coming. I mean, Ant-Man is close already. I mean, it's getting there in July, and I don't remember what to say, but there's so many great characters in this film. And there's so many great jokes in this film, and there were some great moments in this film, and I just love seeing the Avengers again, seeing all the characters come together once again for another 3 years. I mean, we're gonna see them again in Avengers Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2, so we can see Thanos, the baddie of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because in this movie they set up for Infinity War, and they also kind of set up for Civil War. I thought pretty cool. Oh, I forgot one character. I forgot to show. Is Andy Serkis as Ulysses Claw, who is a villain for Black Panther. Even though we have not seen Black Panther in the film, we all saw the villain, and Andy Serkis killed it. I mean, Andy Serkis is one of the greatest actors, one of the great motion capture actors ever. He's Caesar, he's Gollum, he's King Kong. I mean, Andy Serkis is amazing, and I cannot get more praise in this movie. This movie is incredible. This movie meant to see on the big screen, not in the mall screen like my phone. Come on, don't watch it illegally. Come on, seriously. As if for the question that many people ask me, my friend asked me, is it better than the Avengers? That's a tough question. I'm gonna say I love both of them equally. That's what I'm gonna say. I love both equally. And I'm gonna give this movie a solid 9.5 out of 10 stars. There are some problems, but I just love this movie as a Marvel fan. So I'll see you guys on the next episode of Marvel Cinematic Universe, episode 12, that is Ant-Man. Comment below what you think of this movie. No spoilers, please. And I'll see you guys later on the next Marvel Cinematic Universe.